Listen, hear me out and hear me good, my nigga. Alright, check it out. Listen. Y'all gotta see the vision. Listen, hear me out though. Y'all gotta see the vision, bro. Y'all gotta. I'm trying to expand y'all taste. Chill. My apologies, everybody. I had to get that one out. So, Love Lies Bleeding is a brand new crime thriller from the GOATs themselves, A24. The film is directed by Rose Glass, and it stars Kristen Stewart, Katie O'Brien, Dave Franco, and Ed Harris. A reclusive gym member named Lou falls hard for an ambitious bodybuilder named Jackie, who's heading to Las Vegas to pursue her dream. Their love soon leads to violence as they get pulled deep into the web of Lou's criminal family. I didn't really know what to expect out of this movie. All I knew is that I saw the very first trailer, I saw the cast, and I saw who was producing it. And I was sold. Sometimes A24's logo is enough for me to tune in. And after seeing the movie, I was pleasantly surprised. First off, the story itself is already kind of wild. So in the movie, you have Kristen Stewart and then you have Katie O'Brien, and they fall in love. But throughout their journey of love, you see how the story goes from personal conflicts to just full-on fucking chaos. Like, it is wild. There are enough twists and turns and oohs and ahs that will have audiences invested and eager to see how this all plays out. You think the movie is going to go one way, and then it goes along that path, and then out of nowhere, boom, the movie does a full 180, and you're just sitting there like, whoa! But nah, y'all, that story, that shit was out of pocket, but in the best way possible. But along with the wildly chaotic story, you have the performances, and the performances in this film are just stellar. Kristen Stewart in this movie is just absolutely electrifying. Now, Kristen Stewart post-Twilight has proven to the world that she is a great actress, and this movie just further proves that argument. And we all know Kristen Stewart has like this awkward and somewhat agitated persona towards her, especially in her roles, but given the context of this movie and the battles and the conflicts that her character faces in the film, she makes it work. I mean, hell, if I had a sister who was in an abusive marriage, a crazy ass father, and a woman whom I fell in love with who does some pretty heinous things, I too would be fucked up. So yeah, I really enjoyed Kristen Stewart's performance and I liked her character. But for me, the biggest standout in this whole movie was Katie O'Brien. Now listen. Yes, I like women with muscles. Fuck you. That is beside the point. The point is that Katie O'Brien gave such a stellar performance. Now, seeing her in The Mandalorian and also Ant-Man Quantumania, I knew she had the potential. And yeah, here she is, Love Lies Bleeding being, in my opinion, one of the best parts of the entire movie. To play this woman who wants to pursue her dreams as a bodybuilder, but letting her love for Lou get in the way of that was kind of compelling in a way, because listen, when you really, really love somebody, you will do anything to protect their soul. And I mean anything. Even if those things are rather irrational, the power of love is real, baby. And Dave Franco and Ed Harris were just as incredible. Now, for me, I didn't even know Dave Franco was in the movie. So when I saw his face, it was surely a surprise, but a welcomed one. But Ed Harris, man, he was crazy. Playing this wicked and evil man with such a calm presence, that right there is a recipe for fuckery. And I loved his performance. And this movie has some crazy intensity. Like, there were moments where I was clenching my fist like, just like that. Shit was crazy. And the best part about the intensity is that it never dies. Like, the intensity from the very beginning of the film, shit is starting to pop off. I take that back. It does a little bit of build up and then boom, intensity. From that point forward, all the way to the end of the film, even into the post credits, or should I say mid credits, even going into the mid credits, shit was bonkers, and the audience that I was with would agree. And even with the great intensity, this movie has some really good pacing. Like, I don't think there was one point in this film in which I was like, can this movie, like, I don't know, speed up? No, like, I was so invested into the story. I was invested into the characters. I was so invested into how this movie was going to end. And this movie is a hell of a ride, bro. I cannot stress that enough. And with this being an A24 film, you know there's going to be some solid visuals / cinematography. And that it is. So, you know what? I feel like with A24 films, great visuals and cinematography, that's kind of a given in a way. If anything, I would have been shocked if there wasn't great visuals or great cinematography. But in the end, y'all, Love Lies Bleeding. I dug it. Do I think this movie is anything phenomenal, or is it like the greatest thing on earth? No. But I will consider this movie to be rather an above average fun time, and I feel like this movie is probably going to end up being one of A24's most underrated projects. But other than that, another A24 banger. So plugging Love Lies Bleeding into the rank system, I am placing this one into the pinnacle zone. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much my review for Love Lies Bleeding. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about Love Lies Bleeding. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did y'all see the vision? Whatever you thought, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you all in the next one.